No, I'm talking about the L to VP Prodigy.
Oh, there was another one. Yeah, well, this I was early.
You were early.
On the Sashi one.
This was the Blast Rising, the chance to go to London, and they lose to VP Prodigy there in the opening round, so they don't get the chance to go to Blast London. But then, Hugo,
who did?
You know who won that?
No, I'm gonna say no.
You know who ECSTATIC beat in the final? VP Prodigy. What does that mean?
That means ECSTATIC are going to beat Liquid today. Liquid got to lock in for an online game. And Lelele with a double entry down into the hot dog, into the depths of this A site. Liquid lose 3 players, and ECSTATIC don't jump the gun. They've got Bomb waiting outside B for a reaction. Liquid have to sit in it. 2v4. Straight out into B. And no one here to greet them or to stop them. Chewy will try some missed shots. That bomb's already going down.
Bomb has been planted.
Ultimate trying to close the distance.
Okay.
Past Zero, there's still one more in the site, and oh, it's Nut. Of course it is. My goat. 2 kills to close. Nut.
Nothing Liquid can do about that.
Nut. What a good name.
Yeah.
Let's all just kind of soak that in for a second.
Yeah.
Really horrible phrasing there to describe just
soak your name. Nuts.
I like it. I like the name.
What about
repetition as well?
Yeah.
Which is uncommon.
Well, if you like repetition, what do you think about Anlelele?
Anlelele, pretty good name.
I'm going to go with Anle this game. Not like an official complaint. I think it's a bit of a mouthful.
What about Anlele?
Okay, we can go with the double A.
You know,
some say that's some say the double A is the way to go. But then I just feel like if you're going to do 2, why not do 3? You know, at least I'm like giving up early.
Anlele. Nut, my goat in the feed.
Not in the feed.
It's so good.
Oh.
Go on.
Oh,
Go on, Nut. Get it. 3 kills.
That's
from the best player.
That's 2 nuts per kill. That's 6 nuts. Give me 6 nuts.
Squirrels love this guy.
Yeah, okay. We're all scared for Liquid, aren't we? We're all kind of doomer watching Liquid today, thinking, could they really lose this?
No, I don't. Because you actually already know.
We know they can. We know they can.
It's well within their wheelhouse, in fact.
Well documented. Liquid losing to big underdogs, even Danes as well. It's not just that VP Prodigy game. I think that Pro League qualifying game against Sashi as well was also not a good sign coming into the season. They opted to skip Fisher to go to Cologne. That was not a good outing. There's not been a lot to love for Liquid as of late. And like you said, ECSTATIC already qualifying to Blast London. Well, they have more to show this season. What are we going to call this box? New box.
I mean, it is
new box
a new
2
box.
and new box 3
does work.
There are many new boxes though, Harry. We've got con box, we've got new box.
Because I just say box, like
he's box.
Now, yeah, and everyone kind of knows where that is.
Yeah.
Because it's the new box.
Well, let's call it new box.
All right then.
And Lelele onto Shui, and that's a flash play. Liquid trying to push into Pop. He gets peeked before. ECSTATIC trapping this A bomb site. Good smoke down, gonna push Nerds back. Naf gets one. ECSTATIC going back to B.
And that last to join them. So the rest of the gang try and get down ramp. They're going to go into ultimate. Oh, yeah, nearly a bad timing. Ends up a great timing for ultimate. Perfectly played. And that 3P should seal. Well, there is still the GOAT in play, actually. Nut, 1v4.
His spray looks really good, though. Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Not even...
Yeah, does it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you.
Yep.
The nut spray, something to...
Have it on your pancakes. Oh dear. This is going to be a hard game, I can already tell.
It is, and Liquid is starting to realize that now too, but here we go. They're on the board early at least.
Well, Nut has 6 kills. Your GOAT prediction looking good right now.
I just feel so good knowing that we are going to get to see ECSTATIC again.
We're barely through this game. Or do you mean in the second round of Bounty?
With them making it to Blast London.
I know.
I see this team getting the reps in.
I'm joshing.
This is a good move from Shui. Taking main away. And so a second player joins Twists in this B hold. They're even starting to bring Nerds on round.
It's an annoying smoke that anyone could walk through either side, so Twist has to pick a position and commit. ECSTATIC faking it out as they go back into a yard. Some damage exchanged. TMP gets out with a dink. It's not too bad on low health, but we still need more trades out from ECSTATIC. Do they want to commit with a bomb? They wait for this flank. Ivy out. Sierra moving in. He's got a backstab available. He'll take it. 3 on 2. Molly back bomb. Nowhere to go for ultimate. As he comes out of connector, he looks for a kill over the top, but steps made, decides to give it up entirely. That was his chance. Without it, notice way too late. ECSTATIC could even re-clear pop. Ultimate hoping for patience to pay off, and it does. But Sierra, keen shot, leaves Nerds in the hot seat.
Now it's just left to save. This round ripped away. And never at any point did Liquid really feel like they knew where that was ending up till it was already too late. They'd started to shuffle the A defense away. When they saw, Sierra's first contact out through Ivy, that also doesn't tell you a hell of a lot. It's a pretty common lurk position in those B splits. And so they do a good job of obscuring their intentions in this round. This is all the while Nut is top of the board, 7-2. And Lele joining him.
It can't last, can it?
Dude, I love everyone's name in this team. Ah, Christo. There's a name you haven't had to say for a while.
True, he's back.
Might remember him from the North days.
Gets his opener, but pistol back sight, flashed and peeked. Nice combo. They're going to fall back and get out with their guns. Twist looks for the AK. Where's it gone? In the trash. Takes it out. 2 guns to save, or attempt to save. It's Liquid. Look, let's not sound alarms just yet. Yes, it's 4-1 down.
Right.
Oh, that was the end of the second.
That's the end of the... Yeah, it's 4-1 down.
But
there's a small fire, but we won't pull the alarm yet.
no, because it's not big yet.
No. Fires.
They
large,
never
get bigger.
They just start, and then it's like the CT Molly. Stays the same size. Okay, they do lose all the guns. So that fire looking hot right now.
That's the GOAT you just saw. Nut on screen. He got one of the guys in the hunt at the end as well.
Do you remember Pingu, the classic animation TV show?
Yeah.
Nude.
Oh, okay. You taking it in a different direction, but Pingu links into the Penguins' happy feet discussion from earlier
That's
as
true.
well.
We've gone full circle.
Full circle.
Liquid need to square up to this unstoppable T side. 4-1.
Aggression from Shuey in main. They get sent out by double mollies. That's going to force them to try and explore somewhere else, even though they knock the AWP off the line. And Lele is there to shut down that push, and with a bit of help from Christo.
It's 5 lays.
4 on 3. 5 lays and the chips are down. ECSTATIC. He's back into a 4 on 3.
I like the reset.
They want to regroup.
Yeah, this is nice. The smoke timing's a bit awkward, but it's not really the end of the world. There's still so much time on the clock. Christo waits with the AWP for more information gathering. And they regroup Ivy, Harry. 3 walking Ivy for ECSTATIC. This is a ratty call after all being heard up a bit earlier. Ultimate's position now being wasted. Christo looks to initiate, which is a dangerous move, but if he finds Naf here and sees Twist, that's incredible info. He's gonna have a go. This shot, not the end of the world. They come out Ivy now.
Easy to forget about a man like Keith. But there he is with an important double kill. That's huge for Nafly. Twists remains concealed for the time being. Only choosing to hit the go button now. Bomb planted in space, trying to be taken here. Nut.
Here we go.
Time to put up or shut up. 1v2. Creeping forward. Nut. Under the scope, under the crosshairs. He's hidden in this smoke. Here's the backstab. Get the EpiPen ready. They might be allergic to nuts. It's even more. Nut just shut down. Ultimate performs the Heimlich. Liquid saved as they stop him shy of that 1v2.
Oh, I loved everything about that for Nut. Continuing the spray, hoping for a repeat, but Ultimate's going up and over the top. Wins the round for Liquid, a must-win round from a 3v4 deficit. Liquid get that retake on. Very scary round nonetheless. And I'm already liking what we're seeing out of these T-sides for ECSTATIC. Not jumping with their entries. Not running Liquid down. Trying to play calculated. Oh my god, Sira just full sent into the yard, but the rest of his team are heading in her. Bomb is late. Flash has come out from Christo. That new box.
Yeah. Pre-fire into the box. Naf just laughs back at them. They made it down through the ramp. Twists up here in heaven, playing very, very late. Hoping that they just go walking out to take the space and he'll get gifted a freebie, but they do clear him. TMB up close, knows he's got one trapped up here on the rafters. That's a hell of a turn.
No,
and TMB's looking for even more. Oh, he's throwing the gun away. And so that will seal his fate.
He ran out of ammo. He was looking to pick it up. If he could finish a kill on oil, maybe there's something, but no gun to grab, no round to win. Liquid starting to build into the game. Good sign for Liquid, at least. Jokes aside, this would be a kind of a devastating loss to Liquid added to that growing list. A severe lack of results on this new Liquid lineup with time. And it's yet to get better. So with the bounty on Liquid's head, they have to hold strong.
I mean, Ultimate showing up from the get-go in this game does give Liquid a serious backbone, right? Having him looking lights out on the orb.
Yeah. Winning that clutch, finding some opening shots. Been pretty static on this CT side, just sat back on that con box. Down the ramp they go. Should be easy pickings.
Yeah, into that double hold. It's also, oh my god, Ultimate's even going to strike Christo out from upper. Ooh. Final little tap to close. Rolling from Poland and Twists up close to shut down that ramp play.
Yeah. To my knowledge, Liquid are, or they were boot camping post-Cologne in their office in the Netherlands. Don't know if they're all still there, judging by these cameras, but definitely a couple of them. Trying to prepare for their season.
Yeah, that's after, you know, a string of disappointments, slipping down the rankings.
Oof. Yeah, in a very difficult VRS position as well. Like, you know, we've even had Snappy talking about today on Twitter about how him being, you know, sitting around 16, 17 is in the worst possible place because you're just shy of, I think, below 16. You're shy of the top 16 invites, but then you're too highly ranked to be in some of the tier 2 tournaments, so it's hard to gain those points. Liquid are even further down right now. Liquid are down bad, or maybe just the latter. 4-on-2. Is there a save here? Ultimate's trapped at that B bomb site. Naf behind the smokes. ECSTATIC in that yard.
All right. That's a crazy catch from Naf. This is a round where Liquid might have been saving. Keith has just pulled them back into it. 2 through the smoke. Ultimate up next. And it's the 2 top performers for Liquid looking to turn around that they had no business winning into gold for Liquid. Only TMB remains. He's low on health. Awkward position to find himself in up here on top of the trains. He crept up here quietly and sneaking down. Feels like he has to make noise.
Almost
There's the killing blow. He did nearly kill himself.
That would have been one way to go. Ultimate Naf 2v4, 2 per player. Beautiful shutdown from Naf through the smoke. Don't know how he catches that second guy planting on default.
One thing that has felt clear to me from watching Naf at these last few events, and even though, you know, the results for Liquid have still been pretty dire, he's coming in with more tricks up his sleeve. We've seen like some of these kind of smoke spam lineups or wallbang lineups for Naf. Little tricks that he's added into his repertoire to try and be a nuisance. It's clear to me he's been on the grind since their season ended so badly.
Yeah, and looking at the scoreboards of like the VP game, like he was not the problem. Obviously, just off of numbers alone, like some of these stars disappearing here. Naf is like your backbone player. When he does go missing, you really feel it. Your sights get weaker, your CT sides fall off. But I think alongside Naf last season, I don't think Nerds has really hit in this team yet. It hasn't worked. He's not had anywhere near the amount of impact he has on those T sides, looking back to Heroic, the way he would take over a game, the multi-kill rounds. I just don't really see that for Nerds.
That's kind of the quality he was supposed to bring, right, as well.
Firepower.
Because you're dead on back in that Heroic squad. Some games would feel like it was just Nerds finding all the impact, all the space, kind of a one-man army. And so when Liquid got him, you're like, damn, all right. You know, this is a guy who's been used to having to perform and be the win condition for his team.
But it is so Liquid picking up a player at a good time, and we look at them and we go, hey, that's a solid pickup, and then they just perform really badly. Like, look at the Cadian move to this team. Like, at the time, felt like a record-breaking move, or like a world-beating move.
Kindar joined and went into like one of his worst slumps ever that he's only just gotten out of Infuria. Ultimate and Twists. Quick work of this B-site play again. It's feeling very, very promising that every single time ECSTATIC have looked to swarm into this B-site on pistols, those two have held the line convincingly.
Yeah, winning those anti-egos is still necessary, and at the point the Liquid are at, getting out of those rounds cleanly is a reassuring sign on this CT side. Building back into the game, Harry. We got swept up with the Nut story, but right now it's Liquid who are building on this CT side, 6-4.
Let's see, Nut is still topping the charts. Martin Holm, Vestergaard, probably butchered it. That's Nut in all his glory. TMB, now going to pressure him here.
Crazy play.
It's a good trade at least, but they do sacrifice. And Lele, now it's found. Zero with the openings, and now it's Ultimate's AWP moving in, nearly 20 kills deep. This first half not even done yet. Him and Naf with a 2v4 to their name already. They're the main part of resistance here. Just TMB started his journey off in Pop Dog. And that's where it might just end. Liquid have the info. They know his whereabouts. They know where he can get to. And with the bomb lost out in Olaf, even though Twists will start to consider a fallback ultimate. Oh my God. He's just left the angle. And Twist just thought he cleared it. And now there's a gap. And they might lose this. Oh my God. That's so rough. Ultimate, you're going to have to shoot for 19, buddy. TMB's made it out. And now looking for this closing 1v1. Nade's done great damage. TMB just dancing around, remaining elusive. This AWP can't get a bearing. What the hell is going on? Finally, Ultimate comes through. Roland is stable in the clutch. Oh my goodness, what a nail-biting round.
Not reassuring, but a round nonetheless for Liquid. And they're building, Harry. That's 6 straight on the CT side. After a terrifying beginning, a 4-1 lead where ECSTATIC were hitting some nice regroups, finding super clean rounds, forcing saves. Liquid have saved themselves. Ultimate is having a hell of a game on the CT side. Naf has found multiple multi-kills, and Twist has been stellar in defense of the B-bomb site. Is there more in store here for ECSTATIC at the end of the half? Can they squeeze out one final round on their T side? And Lele moving fast. Nerds on the new box spams out Syrah. Shui's on the edge of this E-box smoke. Almost lets him down, but Anlele walks in. 5v3. Twists at least one. He gets it. Bomb dropped. This round falls apart.
They've left Nut to plant. Oh, no they haven't.
It's coming for the glory.
They both play forward, and eventually one of them realizes we probably should get this thing down. That's given a bit more time to Naf on this flank. Same can be said for Nerds, who's linking up with him. And now you have this 2-man split in through the backlines, 2 grouping at CT.
What a position.
ECSTATIC in this kind of silence as well. It's awkward for them. They want more cues. They want more hints as to where the play's coming from. And you can see that confusion cost them dearly in this post-plant. Team Liquid power ahead with a lot of help from Ultimate to get them there. Almost 20 kills deep on the half from their AWP. It's 8-4 in Liquid's favor.
Liquid looking good in this economy? Color me shocked. 8 rounds on the CT side. They managed to put up a stellar defense against ECSTATIC on the Danes map pick. Nut came in. Nut showed up, but Nut was let down by the rest of his team, Harry.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's kind of a weird half to quantify. ECSTATIC, they got off to a good start. They were in some winnable positions. I don't think there was any accounting for Ultimate having a game like this.
Yeah.
Almost 20 kills deep heading into the second half. Him and Naf proving to be a real nuisance in some of these 2v4s, 2v5s where it felt like ECSTATIC had already done enough to win the round.
Cheeky push, but this new box is going to allow Nut to hop off. 2 kills over the top as he takes his headshots. Nut looks for every single one. 3 kills from the Nut, and Liquid have had enough.
Yeah, look at him go. That's Nut. The legend himself, 4 in the pistol. It's another strong pistol round. He was great in both of them. He helped close out in that first half. Multi-kill in both pistols for Nut.
Yeah, interesting pistol strat to go through the sandwich smoke, which I would love if not for that new box. It just provides even more cover, even more positions. He's able to go over. That feels like a weird call for Liquid. And now they've got to take the full eco. No plant, no chance. ECSTATIC tried to build economy.
Twist looking like he's being taken back from the club, the way he's stumbling around in between Naf and Ultimate. Rough night for Russell Van Dolken. And it might get worse. No, it's not going to get that much worse.
Well,
it did for him, actually.
Yeah. Dead now, of course. Rifles clean up. And lays them all to rest, and we have a full buy coming out from Liquid. Gotta hit hard, or this game is closing up quicker than you'd like. Nerds looking nice and stressed.
And I want him to look a little stressed, if I'm honest. 3 and 6. It was hardly an explosive half. He's one of the guys that is under the microscope in this Liquid squad.
Got to be a T-side comeback. He's 3 and 8. I mean, this is the firepower piece.
Even worse. He's already been pushed away from main. There was a double peek here. Right off the top of the round. One man Behold to open up for ECSTATIC, but that man's Nut. The game he's having, you feel very, very safe leaving him to watch over this side of the map on his lonesome at the start of play. Reinforce it now with Christo also making his way over into this more standard like 3-2 opening.
Blocked at the minimark, allows that rotate to come through. Oh, he's spamming pop, the Zywoo wallbang.
He also has another smoke, so he can re-block this. That's a big problem for Team Liquid. There's still actually a lot of block util in play for this ECSTATIC squad.
Oof.
You don't have a need to break this either, so you kind of have to play through Liquid.
High flash.
Here's the push.
Gotta go swinging. Shui just runs out. They're not even looking. There was no flash. It was just smokes out for Liquid. Shui finds a double entry. Nerds is there to follow up and stem the bleeding as ECSTATIC are forced out of the bomb site. I think they expected a flash, and I can't blame them. Everybody looking away, refighting main together, leaves Liquid a red carpet on this A site. And so that first gun round, we said it was a necessity. Liquid do as they should. It's a cool spot.
Yeah, it's grimy, isn't it?
Hiding in the
A little
trees.
gilly.
Yeah.
Terrorists win.
Gilly is in ghillie suit, not like ghillie weed, which I think is maybe
Harry
from
Potter.
Harry Potter.
It's
Yeah,
Harry Potter. That's what allows you to breathe underwater, I think.
trying to get me some of that ghillie weed.
Smoking that ghillie pack.
With the long bottom. Right, ecstatic. That last round probably gets under your skin a little bit. You feel like you made the right play. Had everyone in the right place. They kept all their util to the perfect part of the round too. And if anything, it was how stripped back it was from Liquid that took them by surprise.
But he's going for the wall bangs. They're connecting. He's hitting Anle in the camera. You'll notice he's shooting the wall bang, then he's ducking, shooting it again, ducking again. Really just trying to avoid return fire. It's far easier to shoot back through when you see the traces. So Liquid, some early damage is nice, and Pop Dog Control coming in next. But this B gamble is the call for ECSTATIC, believing that Liquid, after showing no A control, are just going to execute. They've read this really well. Not the most util here for ECSTATIC, so just going to hold on, take those fights as a team. Twist holds on himself, stops Christo from getting activated. TMB very low. The Liquid want to change their mind. Desperation. Pop is their exit. Shui goes back to main, and ECSTATIC read it all the same. They just rotate as well. I feel like ECSTATIC have been really good on both halves at being in the right place. It's just, can they hit those shots? Can they trade out onto Liquid?
Lolo dealt with Naf. There's the opening. They line up for TMB, but are they ready? Are they ready for the big man? Swing out for the burst. Even more. Nut might have done this. 5 seconds left. Twist needs the kill, and he's just not giving it away. The swan song from ECSTATIC. And it's the head cracker, Nut to lock it in.
Just unbelievable how many rounds he is showing up as the big piece here for ECSTATIC, winning him out.
Big Nut coming through.
Had a great game here, no doubt about it. The final piece, Liquid don't clear him. The reads, the gambles, they come up trump for ECSTATIC.
And like, you know, that was a decision he made a long time ago. He was a third piece over towards that B site when Liquid were going to hit it. So you're dead on. It's the perfect read from him. In Nut we trust.
Yeah. ECSTATIC may have found that holy trail mix. Ahead of the smoke. Shui's just, he says, nuts, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to find those entries. Comes up again with the opening kill. Ultimate Core scrambling for guns, and Syrah puts 2 down. 4 on 2 here. ECSTATIC with the bomb. Liquid lost.
Good reaction from Syrah out towards Ivy. Twist dead, Nerds. 4 and 9 on the board. Bottom of the charts. Can he win this?
No.
1v4.
Nuh-uh. Nut's here.
No, oh yeah.
In Nut we trust.
You ain't beating Nut.
Okay.
Okay, he's on.
It's
Round's
on.
live.
It's on.
Nerds with the first. You've been waiting all game long for this guy to accomplish anything.
Anything. Molly himself.
Mollied himself. He's going to have to tick in that to get the bomb. That's fine. It's a temporary slowdown. Nerds. One more around the corner. They're ready to double swing him.
Ooh.
Hell of a pickup, but he should be dead to Olaf walking out into no man's land. TMB awaits with bated breath, and patience proves to be the killer. So clutch denied, no heroics from Nerds. And the gap continues to close.
lockdown from Sierra and Nut, a lot of damage. We're seeing ECSTATIC looking very comfortable in their map pick. Happy to make plays. Reading where Liquid are ending with good consistency. And Liquid now broke, which makes matters very complicated. I feel like a hard T-side to ever feel like you're streaking rounds. Ooh, in the smoke, Sierra denies. Oh, there's that wallbang coming in again. It's very potent. ECSTATIC, gamble, but should be fine. Sierra gets early warning sign. Anlay in the open, getting a little bit claustrophobic, but he's got teammates coming in, and they will finish the job. So here we go. Even game, Liquid on a full buy, and one that has to hit, or this one will slip through their fingers.
I mean, for a team like ECSTATIC who have been playing so much and to good results as well, you will find it hard to have a map that they're not going to have ideas on, right? Even Liquid's pick next, Ancient, comfortable map for the ECSTATIC squad. It's not like that's going to feel like a super, super safe bet. So Liquid want to try and do more with this lead they once held. As you say, the T-side can feel very restrictive. Ultimate slowed down since getting into this second half.
Yeah,
hasn't got to wield that AWP either.
Dude, 22-9 and your 9-9 score, like, what more can he do, right?
It's also the side of the map where you are going to feel Nertz's absence the most.
And it's not like he's playing active on lurks. He's not finding gaps. He's not working at Ivy. Like, Naf's holding it from T-Spawn right now. Liquid are very cautious. Nerds needs to get something done from this main position, but even then, it's smoked out. His team are close in pop. Nerds makes the cross in. Naf lining up util.
Yeah, ECSTATIC once again with a good read, right? They hear that util coming out. They say, Sierra, why are you leaning B? He's come back over. TMB with the stop of the pop spill over. And stopping the pops. It's just Naf left now. It should be no contest. Low on health in this 1v3. Secures the cross out, but they pieced it together. Nafly doing all he can, just isn't in the position to win this. ECSTATIC move into the lead.
Just sick double from TMB, getting out close E-box. Liquid have to again swing through the pop smoke. This time, it doesn't work out. And with no entries landing, Liquid trip and stumble on this T side. Clutch shut down. But they're one nut to rule them all. Trying to rival Ultimate now. He's certainly catching up.
Yeah, it was Ultimate. Switched online first, but now you've got Nut, and he's pissed at you, pistachio. I'm trying, I'm trying to go for the link in there. Trying to, it nearly works. Trying to think of all the other nut types.
Well, they don't grow on trees. So smoke's coming in here for ECSTATIC on A and B, blocking that T-Molotov. Gets Liquid into pop. They do it fearlessly anyway. Shui alone, but double setup are ECSTATIC. Ready to receive. No one can punish that reload either. Anlay is in front of Sandwich Smoke. Good support here. ECSTATIC playing off of each other nicely. Anlay sneaking through, backstab onto two. There is no saving this round for Liquid, it seems. Couple of pistol kills land, but 1-on-3 now for Twists. nowhere fast. 11-9, ECSTATIC. They are right there. This gun round for Liquid is the game.
Up until now, like, Anlele has been one of the only folks that Liquid have really been able to get past. Well, now he's starting to outmaneuver them too.
Not giving extra util for B solo. And we have a more aggressive call, one that does get punished. Cross into pop, denied by double nades. They take main instead. No, it's that Molly's going to tick, and he's caught repositioning. Still squeezes a shot out. Better than it could have been. Anlele over the smoke, sees Liquid try and capitalize on this A site. He takes one more. He knows ultimate's here, but not looking ready to stop him. TMB, double kill. 2v2 now. Where's Naf gotten to? That's the question.
It's the two top performers left in this for ECSTATIC. Nut has had a string of impressive clutches in this game, but that is one too far.
The jump.
Caught up in the air. Accuracy not there for Nut. The spray misses. Keith keeps him in it. Naf with a big step up there to stop the spillover. ECSTATIC ready to cross the finish line. Liquid say more rounds required.
It's a sigh of relief, but as we see from those cams, no one's celebrating for Liquid. The job is far from done. Naf comes out with the round saver, stopping Nut from another clutch. But it is only one step in the right direction. ECSTATIC have an orb. And they have one last buy. Aggression towards B. Nut came from ramp. Look at him in pop right now. With TMB throwing nades, Liquid will consider pop regardless. And this position is just locked out. Liquid have to wait that smoke. They don't have a choice. It's too tight here towards B. TMB, big risk on that move. But he's really just baiting for Nut. Liquid full reset, looking for an out to execute. Most rounds we've seen ECSTATIC play close positions, E-box red. Trading peaks. Sira's holding his smoke to try and block Liquid, but they kind of have to come through it. If they're doing an execute here, they might have a choice. There's that smoke. Liquid have an HE. Is that going to be their way in?
There it is to blow the smoke open. That's meant to start this push. That's worst case scenario. Trapped in main. They try to commit to this. And Lele up close. UMP rallying shots back through. And Liquid are clutching at straws here, hoping to connect something blind. Naf will provide it.
No.
Orp on the line.
Not today.
And they don't get out. This main smoke keeps them constricted, keeps them restricted. It's one more attempt into the crossfire at TMB and Christo. 12 is right there for the taking, but Twist will not let them have it. Liquid tie us back up. It's Russell Van Dolken in the clutch to deliver.
A couple of stunning clutches coming through for Liquid at the tail end of the game. The worst case scenario for ECSTATIC. They get their money broken at 11 apiece. Nut clutch denied. The orb shut down as well. Twist and Naf have made this happen. And ECSTATIC have graft to make this game happen. And they have nothing to show in round 23. Disaster. Pause is absolutely the right call. They had everything going for them. Those close main SMGs finding more value than you'd expect. But right now, this is Liquid's game to win. Poised to take ECSTATIC's map pick after a terrible start to the season for Liquid, barely living. ECSTATIC risk it all, they buy. 2 forces in a row.
That's what they've left it to try and close this game. This is their prettier force buy of the two. TMB aggression first turn, him and Sira get aggressive, and Nertz is able to repel it. At this B site, you've got Christo's scout and Nut tucked in. First found from the 5-7. Going back now into Anlay. Oh, it's nearly the lineup. Twists. Gets around him, deals with the pop flank, and now it's just Nut left standing. You're always interested when it's Nut left alive in these clutches. He's had some fantastic rounds in this game so far, but smoked off in Z. Having to go real slow in this 1-on-3. And he won't be able to have a sequence here. There's only one kill available when he rounds this corner. That's ultimate up close. Very low health on the AWP, sure. But Nut isn't going to go any further. He's vacating the round. He's throwing in the towel. It's Team Liquid onto map point.
Yeah, they cracked the nut. That late rotate opened up by Nerds. Had a really hard game. Finds 3 kills in this crucial map point round. And opens the door back up for Liquid into that A site. Avoiding the stack, avoiding the pistol on close corner. Liquid survive the night. They force a guarantee of overtime. But with the money the way it is, this is Liquid's game to close here and now. 13-11. That is the goal. Nut, one gun save. And ECSTATIC forcing with everything they have. FAMAS scout, 2 more 5-7s, 1 more chance.
Good util to stop the early aggression. Liquid caught signs of that in the last round there. Now there's another force going to pull up here. That's a bit of an awkward fight for Nerds to give away.
It's scary.
Gun retrieved on TMB. Naf trapped in the corner back at main. He might just be dead here. They're trying to help him. There's smokes in. Shui's waiting nearby. Naf just trying to sneak out of there. So we can live to fight another day in this 4v5.
Twist with those camera lineups, we're still seeing them. He's got another one for close as well on red. I like the idea. Liquid just doing anything they can to force a kill here in a 4v5. With Anlay on a rifle now. Liquid are hanging in the balance, having to give Naf the AWP, capable with it. Ultimate had a great CT side. I'm actually excited to see him on the rifle. Maybe he gets to be part of this entry pack into B. Gonna take pop. Shui's still back in main. Liquid want to split this A side. That smoke might decide. 40 seconds, you get blocked at pop. If TMB gives the kill here, it opens up that B-bomb site. Ultimate hits his. It feels predictable, but it might be their only option. The bomb going pop. Twist with a B fake.
ECSTATIC have actually read this. They rotated 3 players into A, and even though that util's come out on B, they're not moving a muscle. They're calling Liquid's bluff. They've got everything in the right place. They've read them like a book. 0-2. Can't quite finish off Twist, but his clutches are done. He's at the end of his rope. ECSTATIC drag us into OT.
Gotta give it to them for holding on this long, for back-to-back forces. They lose the first, they win the second. And Liquid gonna have to earn this on ECSTATIC's map pick, where they are most comfortable. Disaster class. ECSTATIC playing up to the task. Frustrating round here for Liquid. If they just committed with that util, was empty. ECSTATIC have just had read after read on this CT side. They've known when to bite the bullet and when to ignore the sign from Liquid. Liquid look to pounce, but bomb is very late. 2 players in this inside site. That's quite an unorthodox AWP angle. Crystal will not remain. Nav still kicking up dust in main. You don't expect a full B execute right now. Will Liquid catch them by surprise?
starts for TMB. He won't make it out past him. That responsibility now falls onto Nut, and he only gets out with the first. It's ultimate clean rifling, double entry.
Far more options for Ultimate on the rifle. Nice to see him have it in a couple of rounds here towards the end. Could make all the difference. Deep util should stop the retake, but Christo peeks before the smokes bloom. 3 go out for Liquid. They should know there's no lurkers now. ECSTATIC giving it a go. First round of overtime. Great flashbang, but Shui can conceal himself in the smoke. They run right by. Nerds covers. Shui behind. Running out of time. He's made a step. They've turned around. There's no time though. They've got to get on that bomb here and now. Even with the kill, the stick is required, and Naf not allowing it. Doesn't fall for the fake. Doesn't fall for the round. It's Liquid to pick up the first of overtime.
And there you are, that's a quintessential Nafly round, playing it safe. The rest of his team all up in the faces of ECSTATIC, fighting them every step of the way, but not Keith. He plays around that bomb.
He hit a crazy one-tap onto the AWP at far as well.
Yeah.
Could hear that.
I mean, he is in very good form in this game. Right now, it's him and Ultimate, right? Naf has shot up the scoreboard. Ultimate was leading by a huge margin. I think he had 20 kills. Naf was sat back on 10. And now it's virtually neck and neck between the two of them.
Yeah. Ultimate T-side rifle on entry as well, opening up into B. Going to be a lot easier just with the way that ECSTATIC are controlling A main in this game. They're constantly pushing players in. They're re-smoking it. They're throwing the insta. So it's not like Ultimate's got options to use main to pick with the AWP. So the rifle right now doing work instead for Liquid. Drawn out round, but a retake denied.
And yeah, you know, we are seeing Ultimate donning the rifle a lot more in these T halves. It's feeling like a bit of a requirement too, right? Like, still haven't had much of a recovery from Nerds yet. Twist's looking better. He had that really sick clutch as well to actually make this comeback happen. Beautiful little 1v2 with the 180 head swivel spray transfer. For the bulk of this game, it is Naf and Ultimate. So nice to see that Roland can lay the AWP to one side and still hit just as hard with the rifle.
Christo's having trouble though. His AWP could be the difference maker late in the game, as Ultimate was on that CT side. They're trying to set him up again, close main, taking it with the AWP once more. But Liquid have been methodical in this position, using util every time, and well, that's their demise. Naf getting caught out by the main peak with an AWP. What an audacious play. Syrah stops 2 towards Pop, and Liquid are just throwing themselves into this yard. It is going nowhere fast. 1v3 for Ultimate, if anyone could.
Let's see where the upper limit lays. Oh, well, dead immediately. And I meant lies. It's a quick shutdown from Nut. He's gone. Ultimate will not win a 1v3. Not yet.
Not yet. That was desperate from Liquid. I think they just speed up because they've seen the AWP up close. They chase it down. They're already ready in Pop. They were going for an A execute. And knowing ECSTATIC are moving back on their position, knowing they're close, Liquid just have to chase those kills. ECSTATIC hold very strong. So a completely different round to the previous. That one's over in seconds.
Yeah.
Liquid probably calling to slow it down.
Well, it's been Lele that's been on the receiving end of a bunch of those twist spams, so nice to see him finally get some type of revenge, tagging him back the other way. Oh. Lele's not very lucky when it comes to the spam.
Well, he's also contributing it back, so I think... Oh, wait. Re-peek? They were caught by this before. This angle from Twist, very potent. Still not walking in. Tunnel visioned on this angle. Naf late in main. Will he try and make any sort of fake towards a position that ECSTATIC have had round after round? This one's no exception. We're stepping, easy shot for Christo, but he walks into the orb. Down the ramp they go, not 1-for-1. Liquid are happy with what they've got. FNAF even on a lurk, stopping Syrah. And so Liquid poised to win out this half, but not yet.
It's going to feel frustrating for NAF. He's probably wondering, why is TMB even there? Now allowed to reposition. And Lele collects Nerds for free, and so now it's on to Ultimate. You saw NAF deliver a 1v2 from up here. Ultimate can't hack it. It's TMB. Hot on the heels of a rotate there. Dealing with 2 players on the extremities. Great stuff for TMB, and ECSTATIC moving into the lead. This is in spite of the best efforts of Ultimate and NAF to keep these rounds in check. NAF trying to hurry his rotate is the large part of why he dies there.
It doesn't feel like it's going to let them down at the moment. It's awkward re-pull on the molly. But ECSTATIC winning the half. Going back to a T side that started very strong in regulation, but cooled off quickly. Oh, every time that's been punished. Christo at far and layup close. Both find opening kills here. Disaster for Liquid.
Right now, if you're ECSTATIC, you feel like you have so much freedom in a 5-on-3. You know that Liquid are under a lot of stress to make the right decision. There's going to be a lot of gaps in this defense. So ECSTATIC don't jump the gun in this spot.
And NAF stays at Ivy, but we're double in right now, and ECSTATIC, they are retaking this Hall's position. Syrah late lurk, not coming to join them. This is going to be a B hit by the looks of things. With NAF in the right position to stop a lurker, that timing's a different question. It's still going to rely on getting these entries out A. Or out B, rather. But they regroup Pop. They keep us guessing. Anlay fakes on low health, keeping 2 in position. If he finds this kill, it just feels over, doesn't it? But Twist holds strong, and now they go outer.
Trying to play the long game is wrapped by Syrah. Ultimate just arriving. It was in this first half. CT side with the AWP where he did his best work, but no safe place to hide. Syrah hunts for a second.
Oh.
And now with Twist firing off, they have the info on where this last player is. Util to try and punish him. No harm in giving it a go, but Twist dinked at his first chance, and there's Christo to finish.
Oh, Christo's had a couple.
Last few rounds on the AWP have looked really good from him, right? After a kind of string of missed opportunities, Christo coming alive in extra time.
Showing up right at the tail end on the T side, on the difficult half, on the half they only netted those 4 out of 5 opening rounds. Liquid went on a huge streak. Looks like ECSTATIC are prepared to finish this game a little bit later. Remember those back-to-back force buys to force overtime. They're making it worthwhile. Liquid can't take Pop. These nades have been consistently connecting. They smoke the molly, but Liquid are 4 blind. Even in the fire, Syrah can smoke himself out. 5v4, Liquid forcing their own demise. It's a good break, but Nutnut jumps out. They can't flush Syrah with the smoke at his feet. Shui needs to force this kill. And if he dies, 5v3 feels like all ECSTATIC need to walk over this map. Their pick against Liquid in this single elimination format. These online games for Liquid, testing them as much as LAN. Coming in, heavy favorites. Liquid push back.
Ultimate knows he has to be a difference maker. He's under no disillusion. about his role to play.
Bomb's going back.
Instant rotate, but this has been heard and you're dead on. That bomb is starting to leave. And Lele just trying to sell them on a lie while Sira takes space. If you remember, it was his backstab in the last round that really did Liquid in. Sira goes hunting, tries to pressure Shui back in con, and they lose the lurks on both sides of the map. Christo, 1v4. Could just get caught crossing. Ultimate Orb back in Z. All these angles occupied by Team Liquid. There's nowhere safe for Christo to end up. And as soon as this bomb is tapped, the gap starts to close in. Team Liquid go looking for double overtime.
Oh, that looked right there. Sira heard the rotate of both players out of the pop dog, calls the bomb back, Anle commits, but it's Shui who stays in connector, doesn't need 4 strong on B, keeps the info, stops Sira's roll, and he needed to live to let ECSTATIC plant that bomb. They can't. We go to the final round of this overtime to decide it. Liquid hunting for more.
I'd be surprised to see these pop nades come in at the start. They didn't get them last time, they lose pop. They have that double flank to worry about. This time they put TMB on the angle straight away. They don't want to fall down to more pop aggro out of Team Liquid.
Ultimate gets legged on that close peek on B. Ugly spray for Nerds, cannot connect anything. And Sira finds the 5v4, but Liquid won from this same position last round.
And an interesting note this time for ECSTATIC, it feels like they just want to play numbers, right? They got a bit strung out last time, trying to outmaneuver Team Liquid. They don't leave Sira on the flank. Instead, they bring everyone over to B. And that was them trying to go. Double molly in at the ramp, denies that push. Twist continues to hold this sight line and won't let them in for free. They finally overwhelm him, but there's so much more still to do here for ECSTATIC, and they just don't have the numbers. Christo, the last man standing. And this one might require a bit more time. Team Liquid not going to go down quietly here. And Christo certainly might, dropping in. Bomb away from him. Feels like it's only a matter of time. And there's the shot. Ultimate from the rafters drags Liquid through to one more OT.
God, kicking and screaming every step of the game, every single round. Liquid just hanging on by a thread, but they're still here. The longer it goes, you'd like to think they have more to show, more experience, higher peaks, everything. But ECSTATIC putting them to the test. Some clutch rounds, some really nice late rotations, great CT stacks. Liquid just have those stronger shooters right now.
And that's, you know, kind of what this is boiling down to at a point. It's like Naf and Ultimate are doing everything to keep Liquid alive in this game. And they are hitting very, very hard. In terms of individual output, not entirely matched. But as a team, as a 5-man unit, ECSTATIC have felt better, felt safer. They're going to have to figure out how to come together on this one and overpower this army of 2 in Team Liquid.
Stress getting to everyone right now, but another chance to redeem yourself for all 10 players in the server here as we enter double overtime. Only map 1 of this series, but it is do or it is die here in the Bounty.
It's been nice to see Twists finding his form as well.
Yeah, his CT holds on B site have been very, very strong from regulation onwards. Ultimate 32 and 18. Nerds holds. The dawn of a new overtime gives you the freedom to make cheeky plays like that. Sira coming through the main smoke, shut down. And laying another try. But with the orb striking, odds decreasing, 3v5 turns around.
They know where both players are. They know they're both out Ivy side, so it at least gives you an option to try and get these crossfires set up. It's a potent position for Nerds up here on top of the train. Christo thought he found a gap.
Yeah.
There's the reaction. That's what it enabled. Having that little security blanket, just knowing that there's so few options available for them to fast swarm you out through Ivy, thanks to Nerds up on top of the train. Shui never overextending and offering up a kill. That's far cleaner for Liquid. A round that could have got wild. They lose the two Canadians in seconds apart from one another. Liquid keeps their head screwed on. Back to the drawing board here, ECSTATIC. What's it going to be?
Pop control has been the game plan on this T side. Look how quick Anle gets in position. Close orb drop shot for Christo, and he saw ultimate at range as well. 5v4, so many advantages. Not all of them finished off here by ECSTATIC. They have a lot of plays to find that first pick. Inside of the smoke, Shui sits, walking through to his death. Yeah.
It's bad. I don't know if you want to go in there.
They love the pop dog. Still a guy in the sight, guys. Careful.
It's ultimate.
They've run right past him.
Former, they're around him.
What?
Ultimate, hold on. 5-7 pulled. He can't land the pistol whip as he left Twist in a winnable spot. No, Sira in with the clothesline brings the fight to both of them.
2v5 to 2v2 in seconds. At least ECSTATIC stem it. Cauterize the wound. Stop the flow of Liquid. And keep this one going even. No favorite, no clear victor, no guarantees this deep in the game. Explosive rounds.
Oh, that was a real good try, and he really wants to force this. I don't imagine you're expecting that move.
Got out.
Ultimate with the pop aggro. This was Liquid's way in. This double pop push, something that ECSTATIC have been putting a lot of attention on trying to stop.
Crisp.
Shui's not going down for free, even though there's this util coming out. He's laid out a blanket of his own. And with Naf denying a main crunch, now Nertz... okay, let's just stop him, Pop, for now. Shui discovered. And Nertz has learnt his lesson from the round prior. He doesn't try and go back in.
Yeah, they take a lot of space elsewhere. Liquid realize we don't need this position. Naf's pushed Ivy. They've got T-Spawn. They've got Nertz in main. As long as Twist can hold on B for one, it sets up a retake. And if it's A, we have two flanks. Naf is starting to activate now. Timing looks good. He's just missed that one. He's getting closer and closer to winning this round. All the way around the world. Will Naf go stairs? He will.
Oh,
he's missed it again. Twist. Both kills on the B site. And so none of this matters. Liquid win outer half of overtime.
And about time, damn time, if Liquid are asking, they pull up here 2 for 1. Go over to the side they've struggled on most, these T-halves. Still a chance for plenty more twists and turns in this one.
Oh, I'm sure. Especially moving to a T side. It's been anything but reliable for these teams.
Ultimate 35 kills.
Beasting. Look at the main control again, going back to what worked in Reg. Constantly forcing Liquid back to their spawn. Liquid playing a lot of Ivy in this T side, more so than ECSTATIC. Naf again, active lurk. With main taken, B is enforced with 2 CTs. Ooh, careful. Both players let their eyes off of Pop. Oh,
Wow.
gross.
That is a crazy, crazy line for Ultimate to take. He makes it work. Zero. What's going on? So blind. And as long as he weren't shooting, Liquid weren't buying it. Manages to get away with one extra kill in a position he said it should have been cooked in. And now we see if the Canadian duo can do it for Team Liquid. Naf on a swing, baits the shot from the Christo AWP. Lives to tell the tale, bomb picked up, and Naf double dips. Gets the spot off on Nut back in connector. It's Lele back at the site as Twist's ready for this. Looking the wrong way right now, but clearing angles as he does so.
Time.
10 seconds left in this for Twist, and he's still hunting this last player. Gonna leave him in a position where he has to plant this bomb. Oh, well, that's all well and good. That's the easiest clutch for Lele. Twist in his head a little in the 1v1 when hunting.
Like, he got a kill, so they knew he was in A. Twitch just couldn't find him, but he doesn't want to risk sticking it initially. Looks for the kill. Loses the round to time.
Oh, that's a really...
Don't really know.
Like, this was the kill that opened it, by the way.
Really nice. It's not a wallbang. You can get an AK one-shot through that. It's very tight line, but Ultimate makes it look easy. That is an ugly lost round for Liquid, though. And so the score levels out, of course. ECSTATIC. With an aggressive AWP, Christo hits the shot. More where that came from.
Oh, the timing on the util pull. I don't know how. Or
got the wrong one.
Shui double kill laid out in his lap.
You'll take it. Finding Ultimate.
Honestly, yeah, like dealing with Ultimate there is a huge blow to Team Liquid. You pick the highest value target in that head-to-head.
Oh, Naf catches Anle walking the smoke.
These are some very aggressive moves out of ECSTATIC where they already held advantages, and on trying to really press that, on trying to drive it home, they've dug themselves a grave here.
They thought Naf was resetting after his Ivy lurk, but he is still here, puffing up his chest. 3 on 2. Can they find the right positions? They're gambling B, they're gambling wrong. And so Liquid, somehow, some way, find that empty space. Boots on the ground. TMB spotted. Molly forces him back. Liquid have back sight.
Pick shouldn't be given to them here either. They're gonna have to try and earn it. There's a hell of a crossfire to deal with between Nerds and Nafly. They can just trade contact here on this first push out through the connector. And so you're going to be really hard-pressed to get more than this one and done on that first round of the corner. Christo ready for the crossfire. But now 2 players to find. No one swinging. They'll count down and peek him together. Shui rounds it out with a hat-trick.
Okay.
Liquid have another chance to close.
They let Shui live. They live to regret it. That peek up pop from Ciro where he finds Ultimate somehow shockingly. Shui goes on to multi-kill for the round win. I've got to say, the one thing that's been good from Liquid is how many rounds they've won from disadvantage. That's a 3v5. They've had loads of picks have ECSTATIC at the start of T and CD side. Loads of untraded 5v4s, and Liquid are still winning these rounds out. That's something. Another mad point here for Liquid. Another chance to close on ECSTATIC's pick. Tease them up for the series, but there is that untraded 5v4. Nerds falls again, having a horrific game. 16 and 27. His impact nowhere in the map. Every other player in the server, 20 kills plus. Liquid once again have to do it by committee. These online games getting crazy. It's only day 1 of Bounty.
Dude, Ultimate wants to be on the next map already. He's nearly 40 kills deep in the game. He's delivered them openers. Been denied some of his closes as it's trickled on, while Liquid are once more asking for even more from their AWPer. He's got Naf and Twists flanking him at least in this round. Two other heavy hitters
flush.
for the Liquid squad. Shuey.
What?
Line up in Pop Dog. Zero wasn't ready for one more.
Ultimate.
And so Naf and Ultimate trying to close this here and now. Nafly dead. More gameplay required. Into another OT we go.
We are not done. We will never be done. The game keeps on going. The game keeps on giving. A 5v4 finish off by ECSTATIC for once. And we go into a third overtime bonanza on map 1 of this series.
And here's the thing, I think for ECSTATIC, they're getting into some very good positions in some of the rounds that they end up giving away. You said how Liquid do keep winning from these man disadvantaged spots. For ECSTATIC, I'm thinking, you know, if they can kind of piece this one together, stop really trying to drive home the aggression when they're sat in like a 4v3, 5v3, whatever it may be, they could be on the money, and they now have a chance to do that, getting to start on the CT side again.
It's all ifs, buts, and maybes right now. Here's that first round where teams often play pretty loose. Great flashbang. Liquid storm this bomb site. Orb shot missed, but Christo follows up. And even though the entry comes in, Liquid sit a man down. They've got to take something back. Space will be the answer. Not clearing behind the smoke, and Lele holds on. 2-on-4 for Twists and Naf again.
Nafly trying to knock one out of the retake early. It's a big pickup, and as they look for the trade, Twist provides cover. Nearly the lineup for Nafly. Zero with a TK, and Twist stopped short of the 1v1. Asira, a huge 4-kill round.
Only 3 on opponents, but all of them count. Team kill doesn't matter if you win the round. First for ECSTATIC on this CT side. I like the call for Liquid, right? We've definitely, at the start of every overtime, we've seen a round like that for both teams where they do just pop and they try and play pace. They try and catch their opponent off guard. A reset where you're free to make more risks happen. And a 2v4 that almost comes through for the Canadians, but Denmark stays sovereign and finds their first of this OT. A lot more staging in this round for Liquid. It looks like a B end.
I mean, at least because Liquid have shown a variety of paces, you've burnt through most of the ECSTATIC util by taking this long.
Just flashes. It means you need multiple kills on the defense of your site.
Yeah, you've got no chance to block, no way to take the pace out of this when Liquid get going, other than with the guns. TMB and Nut make a convincing case for the first two. Nut continues to be a nuisance.
I don't know about this.
Ultimate's crept out upper, but Nut on a strong line to stop this bomb retrieval.
It's just giving away nothing here.
Zero also looking on, out towards the heavens, can get the spot eventually. Flash for Ultimate to try and bring Nafly in.
Oh dear.
He gets his one, but will that be enough?
No.
Ultimate is a dead man, and ECSTATIC chained together 2. Deep into the overtimes, it's 2 in a row. If they can go flawless on this CT side, that might be enough. And that's the chance they now have.
Sira has stepped up massively. He has gone above and beyond as we've hit overtimes. Lurking on the T side. Always hanging around, always in the back line. And the late rotate to put 2 more kills down the line against Team Liquid. Another Academy prospect rearing their head when it matters. Looking for that flawless half, Harry. Liquid again, Vauxhall's slow and steady. No lurkers this time, they want everyone together. No, it's a little later. Will this just be a full BXEC? Site that's let them down back-to-back rounds. Liquid still want more. Popdog not even taking that flash. A fake. That should just send you rotating. Look at the moves. Sira's on his way. Sira and Nutnut, two top performers here in the right site.
They hear all the util. Sira takes first contact, but is dead straight away. There's the lineup. A huge hulking pair. It's Nutnut with the mow down at ramp, and that is a flawless half out of ECSTATIC.
Dude, the balls on this guy are out of control. He's always up close and personal in that B bomb site, getting stuck in. Sweaty execute, denied for Liquid. 3 rounds on that B bomb site, nothing to show for it. That's 3 map points for ECSTATIC.
All the chances in the world to close this one out now. Liquid at the end of their rope. Gonna need to try and drag us into another OT.
They've both had map points, they've both had chances to close, but this is the best one yet. And that is even better. Bristowe's not been able to find T-picks with the AWP on this game.
Oh, knocking out Naf as well, who's can feel like a turret in this game. He's just been patrolling his portion of the map, never giving the space away for free. It's a big opener to find, but quick as you like. Nerds and Ultimate try and flip it back the other way. Here's the pace being picked up on a B hit now. Bomb already moving in. Twist with the spot, just plays to delay. He doesn't want to die here. Wants to play the 4-on-3 with his team, and Ultimate's just sweeten the deal.
Liquid in 4v5s, man. They just keep doing it from the disadvantage. Twist, hop, skip, and a jump to look for a 4th overtime. This is the first step in that direction. Cristo unscopes, they come for him. Liquid looking for 21 themselves. This is an unbelievable game right now, and it's going to keep going. Do not adjust your screens.
What if it never ends?
That's always possible, technically, with overtime.
What if this is our life now?
It could go on forever. There is no reason it needs to stop.
I think this is it. This just is Counter-Strike now. Liquid and ECSTATIC, the game will never end.
Hours upon hours, turning into days. At what point do we let them sleep, if ever?
Well, Nerds has been getting a kip in throughout the entirety of this game, so let's see.
This is a great position.
He can step out of his slumber.
He's got shadow advantage. He's got nades. He's got an AK up close, but he departs position.
Gonna go looking for Pop. No, just gonna drop the nades off to Shuey.
It's good, it's good.
Honestly, I'm glad that we haven't had too much aggression in either of these places yet, because that's exactly what ECSTATIC are looking for. Only blocking now at the 50-second mark, and they still have more stop util on the side of Liquid. This is going to be powerful. ECSTATIC are left in an awkward spot where they might have to play through these smokes.
His position, potent as ever. Naf finds his first pick on that B site, and Ultimate, the double AWP, denies. Nerds converts a kill. Bomb loose. 5v2. No saving this. Cristo forces the frag, but 20 seconds to get back in this round. He is saving his AWP. Anlay giving it a go. Tooth and nail as Liquid look for a flawless half of their own. 2 will do. 1 more decides. Game on. Will it really be back-to-back flawless defensive halves to force a 4th overtime?
Counter-terrorist.
What if this is it?
Forever.
This is Counter-Strike now, as we are on the dawn of one more OT.
At a certain point, would we have to just say, like, okay, guys, let's just play the other two maps. Let's just call this one off.
I don't think you can do that, Hugo.
Do you play till exhaustion?
You just play till someone wins.
Is it like a chess game? You're like, can we pick this up tomorrow? Go to bed.
That might be
Go to
it.
bed.
That actually
it's been
could be an
6
offer on
hours.
the table.
We'll
I
pick
don't
it up
know the ins and
tomorrow.
outs, but hey, maybe if everyone agreed. We'll rendezvous in an hour and a half. Let's have a nap. Here's Liquid looking for one more overtime.
Could have landed. Gave up early on that spray. Liquid walking into pop. Liquid getting very aggressive, and there's only one T here. That T. Patiently waiting. Eyes in the right place. Liquid look to crunch together. This leaves Outer very open, very susceptible. Ultimate on the line with the AWP. This is super slow for ECSTATIC. What are they waiting for? Some nades to come in eventually. Flushed out deep in main with a Molotov. Liquid, lots of util, but guns up for now.
The one thing Liquid have in spades is, over ECSTATIC, is experience. They haven't burnt their util out of a kind of blind panic at the start of this round. They're holding on to a lot of it, so this slower play from ECSTATIC once more runs the risk of running into this late util usage from Team Liquid.
Here we go.
Another overtime rather has been demanded. The Ovaltine still getting made. The slumber's a long way off. Christo finished, and Team Liquid drag us through a flawless CT side of their own to match ECSTATIC 1-for-1.
Yeah, nobody gets T rounds, not in this round. Looking for 4 overtimes in map 1 of this series. It's a single elimination, but these teams are going to get their money's worth. They're going to get their gameplay. Both will have played multiple BO3s before all is over.
Counter-terrorist.
We go again.
Some of this Liquid squad has felt like a purgatory for star players. Now a purgatory on train. As we wait for the eventual end. Team Liquid, 2 kills right off the rip. Looking good for this first on their CT side.
It's not heavenly, it's not hellish, it's something awful in the middle.
A long way
Nobody
on the road
wins.
to nowhere.
There are no brakes on this train. We're not even on the rails.
Not really a train then, is it? More like a car.
Never said we have wheels. Where we're going, we don't need wheels.
No, they fell off a long time ago, actually. Analay, Nut, and Christo. Sometimes looks like Misto.
When this game hits 88 rounds an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Oh, that's a hell of a pickup. And Lele in the kill feed. Christo.
3v5.
This 3v5 looking to come through. ECSTATIC get the kills to bring themselves in. Plant found. And a chance to get comfortable. What are you going to do, Liquid? They've lost 2 heavy hitters. Ultimate. 42 kills deep. Dead in this round. The rotates are super slow. Blocked by this smoke. Liquid are going to go really, really late on this.
Creeping in, Christo, even 1 kill to thin the herd would slow everything down, would stop it in its tracks. Orp on upper, taking the peak. Naf gets delivered a kill, and suddenly we're on a 1v2. Nut, trying to get them off the bomb. Naf doesn't cover, just about squeezes the shot, and Liquid get that defuse with seconds to spare. No room for error, no error made. The first rounds of many more.
Critically, another nut clutch denied early on in this game. Way back in regulation, he was the one that we were looking to deliver in these clutch moments. But as the game's dragged on, they've started going against him. Nothing on Keith and Shuey in that crossfire. So with the cover there, a 22nd round for Team Liquid, their first in this overtime. It feels like flawless is the way to go. It feels like that's how it has to go with how much these teams have struggled on the T-halves.
Flawless isn't enough, apparently. We've already had it, but yes. It's got to be.
There's just nowhere better to go. You can't win 4 rounds on the CT side.
You got to try, for God's sake, you got to try. How does he hit that? Up close, Ultima looking for the deep shot. Led Christo finishes off Anlelele, and that's a setup they've run round after round here in the Pop Dog. Ultima not caught by surprise. That smoke doesn't give Shuey the safety he thinks. Sierra is up ahead of it. He could peek in. Shuey gets tucked in, covering this flank up Ivy side, and look how paranoid Liquid are clearing the back line. Smoke comes out, Sierra given space. Ultimate, 43 kills, waits backside.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Quick robbery through the smoke. Shuey blindsided. Ultimate displaced by the util. Hold on, it's just enough to get past. He's burning, he's blind, and he's a dead man walking. Nut gets rid of him.
Flawless
Twist
no more.
in for the backstab. For a much-needed flawless CT side, they're now relying on a Twist clutch. And he's not even going to give it a try. ECSTATIC complicate matters with a T-side round win after back-to-back flawless CT halves from these squads.
I mean, that one round is huge. That one round is everything here for ECSTATIC, given the tendency for CT streaks, given the flawless halves we've just had provided by both teams on CT. But Liquid are just banging their head against the wall again and again. What breaks first? Concrete or bone? The nut that refuses to crack here. Oh, dude, he's not even ready. He's not ready. $45 rounds.
Okay, if ECSTATIC win 2 T rounds, surely that's good enough.
They did it earlier. It wasn't.
Surely it's good enough. Nerds, a rough peek to try and open this up. And he gets fed to Sierra. Sierra, why are you feeding me? It's a 5v4. And Team Liquid split the defense. It's 3 over towards this A site. Twists alone at the B bomb site.
I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Sierra's lurks on these T sides have been so impactful, finding the gaps, coming through smokes, playing really late timings to stop Liquid retakes on the B bomb site. Been very exciting to watch. Ultimate just cleared Ivy. Liquid do this a lot where they clear Ivy and they just give it up entirely late in the round. It's a risk-reward play. Right now, it looks like a risk that won't pay off. Ultimate, over 40 kills, is going to get shot in the back of the head unless he turns soon. That camera smoke buys him room. Facing forward, out main they go.
Okay, there's the spot. Now
Here's
he's got
Sierra.
teammates moving back over, but Sierra can just stop the threat of Ultimate Torp right now.
Oh.
Naf with the cover.
No way.
Ultimate full blind.
No way.
Takes one more. ECSTATIC and all the building blocks to win this. TMB in to put them back in order. Twists back at the site. Third man in wait. Third man here to play. And Russell dealing with them. It's only Adlele. He will find him. This round is insane. And there's the clutch. ECSTATIC, there's the 2 T rounds they were looking for.
Lurks on lurks, smoke push on smoke push. Nothing is safe, nothing is certain. Only thing is guaranteed is more rounds of Counter-Strike. ECSTATIC find 2 on the T side after 2 flawless CT halves. You'd like to think that that's enough. You really would like to think that.
And it's just how chaotic, how wild these rounds are.
A game for the ages.
You couldn't know who was going to win this. And Lele and the rest of ECSTATIC celebrate hard after securing that much-needed T-side leverage.
Oh, yeah. What does it mean? I couldn't tell you. Nade stack. Expecting a fast round. Liquid not going to risk it. The slower, more methodical T-side rounds were their way in. They come back to Ivy again. Naf behind the Molotov. Blocked, but is that going to stop Liquid charging through? Naf dead first. There's more where that came from. Shuey in the smoke. Been the entry piece for this team in Nerds' absence. Liquid need a hero. Will it be their captain wrapping round the back? To think in 40+ rounds, we've not seen a flank through CT spawn.
No, that's true. That's wild to think about. Christo might not have seen this one, but he's still ready for it. First time you've had someone attempt it, and Shuey on the receiving end of that AWP. The rest of Liquid going to try and repeat his pass. That shot is mad! Christo could have had them both. Instead, Nut takes up this position. Twists and Nerds looking for the route back into this round, 2-on-3.
Sira's got it.
And this reposition, Sira, you've credited his flanks all game long. He's outpositioned Liquid once again. Surely they fall on this cross back.
Twist is trying to clear it for him.
I wonder, did they see something? Like, because otherwise, why is Twist doing this? Nerds hit in the corner straight away. They're going to go searching. Sira, I think he's been figured out.
Wow.
They've dealt with him. That's going to open up the path for a bomb plant here. Molly and Pop Dog TMB swings through it. There's no cover. 15 seconds, Twist. You got to be real fast, real quick. TMB, dig down range, but it's Russell Van Dalken with the round.
They can't win it. They can't win that round.
What is happening in this game?
He whiffs his shot. They line up for him. You don't need to rotate through the con. They give him exactly what he wants. And Liquid, a T-side round, that's something.
What is actually happening?
Nothing good.
Counter-Strike
forever.
It's
again and again.
It's not even, you know, it's not even like a car crash. It's like a 15-car pileup, and there's still more cars coming. No one's slowing down. This is wild. Nuts. Okay, dead first, but Liquid are used to that. They're not as used to that. Shuey followed up onto fast play out through Ivy, because at this point, why not go quickly? They're going to take the pace out of it now. I think we all need that. Bit of a breather here. As Liquid play their hand. And a Lele gifted one at TMB up next. And looking to be a flawless round unless you get another Twist clutch. But surely 1v5 is asking too much. And here's the wrap. They're playing with confidence. They're going to isolate him. And there it is. Sira through the back lines. And this is it. This is surely it. ECSTATIC have a chance to close.
Map point on CT side, 4 overtimes deep. This is another, I'm not even going to say your best opportunity. They've had better, but this is an opportunity. Can they secure it? That is the question. ECSTATIC.
Okay. Come on, ECSTATIC. You played a great game.
One more overtime, I think. One more overtime.
Great game.
Give us one
Just
more overtime.
bring it home.
Just a single overtime.
You've got clearance. You're descending. Everything. The landing gear's out. Bring it home. Bring it home, ECSTATIC. Zero with the first. Nert's dead again to open up this round for Team Liquid.
They're going B, but think about those B holds in regulation. Not only were they stacked every single time, but they were rock solid from Nut. They were undeniable. Sira with a block. Careful. Caught on a jiggle. Smoke just had to be thrown on the fly. They run out Pop Dog. Liquid find the entry. Look at the wrong way. Doesn't matter. Shuey still turns in time. 3v3.
One man
Lower
red.
health in the site. Gun. We're looking for 5 overtimes.
Shuey wants to play more Train. Dead at the hands of the Christo Orb. Naf and Ultimate, though, at 85 kills for crying out loud between the two of them. Can they close? It's feeling like it. More overtimes are destined in this series that never stops. It's all Counter-Strike, all the time. Christo, low health for Naf.
Stick it.
Moves in, pistol pulled, looking for them, but nothing will open a Christo. Nothing comes for free.
No.
Time's running low. Time is running very, very low for Christo. And surely not a hope in hell. He catches Naf out in no man's land.
Why are you saying what?
Saving.
Why are you saying it's the last round? It's the last. It's the last. It's you go. You could just go. You could just try. You could try. You could try, maybe. You care about KD after 5 goddamn overtimes? You care about KD? I've got tears in my eyes. Try. We go again! Can someone bring me a water?
Hang on, man, I got you.
Thanks, bro.
Wait there. There you go.
No, you've drunk half of that. I don't want
No, I haven't.
It's half drunk.
I use this to wash my hands. Oh, okay.
Okay, so again,
Lock in!
another one.
It's another OT.
Go again.
This is Counter-Strike now. You thought I was joking? No. It's this one game forever. And that's fine.
That's okay. Could you think of a better game to have forever and ever? It's only Team Liquid versus a team barely in the top 30. Oh, wait, sorry, they're both there.
Yeah, I was gonna...
Actually, it's
Okay.
perfectly even. 24 apiece. I couldn't tell you how many rounds you need. 28? Sounds right.
Yeah. First to 28. That's what we're looking for.
All right. 27 it is.
Woo!
Shui's activating.
Hell of a shot from Shui.
Oh, and had
And
enough.
Twist is also looking to make a name for himself.
Heard of this guy. Not this game. Oh, they smoked themselves off.
That's fine.
Is it?
In a weird way, it's probably okay. Oh,
You okay?
no! Oh, this
Well-
game is really upsetting me, but like in a good way. Like I'm crying, but I think it's good crying, like from laughter. Oh, okay.
Is this the
And
modern...
they're gonna win, aren't they?
They're
What's happening?
They're gonna
I
win.
tears in my eyes.
They're gonna win.
They're gonna win.
They're good. They're
on the deep.
They're doing it.
Naf, stop them. You're the only one who can. Oh my God. There is no depth on this game.
How do they win
There's
that?
no brakes on this train.
It's over. How do they win that? How they're not supposed to win
Head
that?
in his hands. Ultimate can't believe it either.
He's in the Elo hell right now. Playing with these guys. Dude, they won that? 3v4 saving.
They were saving. They were. And they smoked themselves off at the
stopped-
start of the retake and everything.
Oh, that might be the best round yet, I think. There's been a couple of rounds.
Okay. Here we are. Another round. Chance for the hot start from Christo. Oh, but Sierra. That's a gnarly little two-piece. Not one he was ever supposed to get. Nerds and Nafly in a 2v3. But the bomb lost down at B ramp.
Yeah, you ain't picking that up.
Watching Nerds has at least been quite funny. So let's see what he can do. Can he make life easier for him and Naf in this 2-on-3? Naf just took a lot of damage on spam, trying to get that bomb back, but a huge pickup from Nerds now gives them the safety blanket to go and get it. Him out on upper. He's going to try and play forward down into the oil train. ECSTATIC have been forced off the line where they can watch this bomb. Liquid are cooking. There's the cross that Nerds can't quite stop. Will catch it. And then 2-on-3, landing stuck. Nerds from bottom of the board with an important multi-kill.
Is Nerds double kill on round 50 his best round of the series? It actually could be, disgracefully. But they'll take it. Liquid, they bought just enough time for Nerds to warm in.
If they can just make every game last 50, 60 rounds till the Nerds multi-kill comes online, they can do this. And just wow, it's bold, it's beautiful, it's striking, and it's working for Liquid.
A T-side round. And Syrah just doesn't stop. These main pushes, eternal. Nerds needs another 50. Will someone bail him out? Entry kill for ECSTATIC, but again, Liquid have won so many 4v5s. I have lost count. They pull it back, 4-on-4.
TMB, well-timed aggression. Ooh. Has to extinguish. Naf now knows. Naf knows. Keith knowing is a terrifying thing. And Lele can't withstand it. 2 on the T side from Team Liquid. Allegedly, that's kind of what they wanted. But with how this game's gone, there's no rhyme or reason.
Liquid.
And so all I can say to you is there is still more rounds to be played.
Keep watching.
ECSTATIC gonna have to swap things over to the T half. And that's really all there is to say.
Yeah, if you want to actually analyze this game, you've come to the wrong place. If you want to break down round by round, we don't have time
I'm
for
having
that.
a round by round breakdown, actually.
You're not alone. Liquid with the lead heading into OT number 5.
Come on then. All right, Liquid.
There's a bounty.
The landing lights are on.
There's a bounty on their head, and ECSTATIC are asking, God, is this even worth the 15 grand? Like, do I even want that money that bad?
Oh, the landing lights on. The landing gear's down. You're on autopilot here. Just bring it home, Liquid. Just bring it home. Land the plane.
You were cheering for ECSTATIC earlier. Do you just want this game to end?
No.
You want it to go on forever?
It's just when I hyped up ECSTATIC, Liquid won.
Okay, I see.
Here we are, Nerds.
Oh,
convincing double kill.
Massive double kill. They bought
And as
just
we've
enough
gone
time.
past round 50, he really has come alive.
That's where he does his best work. Explains their recent form. 3-on-5. Ancient's gonna suck off. I can just tell. Ancient's gonna be the worst goddamn game of the week.
They're gonna
have nothing left.
3-on-5, bro. They're gonna win the 3-on-5.
No, they've never won a 3-on-5.
Come on. Liquid are thinking, how can we make this more interesting still? Oh, Nerds,
Whoa,
header
that's
on
crazy.
the smoke.
Yeah. It leaves Sandwich open. It still blocks Hell, but that allows Shuey to fight. Almost allows him to die to the AWP. It's back sight. They don't have a molly for this position. Shuey in a great spot to get some value. They storm in, twist through the smoke instead. The AWP is topped out and Olaf uncrouched. Doesn't matter. They just come hunting. Nerds 3 kills. And Liquid map point.
Okay. Map point. 2 opportunities to take it over the line as well. It's all the makings for a Liquid win.
That feels pretty good. I think they've got it. This is the one. 5 overtimes.
Oh, but you gotta say,
Yeah.
one more overtime just to really make
Would
sure
be nice,
we're settling
wouldn't
the
it?
score.
Yeah. I think we might need to replay this game just to be sure.
Just to make sure it's not a fluke.
It could be
Can
a
we
fluke.
make sure Liquid didn't fluke their win at Blast Bounty? Can we replay the game? Christo.
Pick up from 12-12.
Says what win at Blast Bounty?
Oh
The game's not
my
done yet.
God.
Aggression.
5v4.
Syrah cancelled out on Liquid. This is the best start they've had for their map point round.
Where were you when Liquid closed? You'll never forget the day. 5v4. Easiest round of
Ultimate
your
getting
life.
aggressive.
This is good.
45 kills on Ultimate,
I think he's got
46
it.
on Nafly. That combines for 91 kills between the two of them. They're approaching the big hundo.
Oh, one more overtime then?
Yeah, I know, right? It would be cool, but...
This is it. Unwinnable for
going into a
ECSTATIC.
stack. They're going into a stack that Ultimate has enabled with this push. And you go all this way, over 50 rounds deep in this game, and it might still fool the Liquid unless Unlele can keep doing stuff like this. Oh, and apparently he can. Run away, Ultimate. Just go next round, bro. He's dead to the AWP. Never mind. There's still more in the pipeline, Hugo.
This is the Gentleman's Nip Amcal. This is the designer brand, and it's gonna give us at least one more.
Hang on a second, maybe it's not over. Shui.
They're dumping nades. Very blind, out of time. ECSTATIC take us all the way.
They know that if they can just survive into one more OT, that's their chance.
Well, they can't win in this one, Harry.
Exactly. So it's a battle for survival, Hugo. Also, Ultimate, I haven't actually seen him miss a shot in this entire game, and of course he misses that one. Like, this guy has nearly 50 kills. He's been doing it all game long. And that's the shot he misses.
91 between him and Naf. Flick up.
Gonna have to
Flash. Yeah,
miss
Christo.
on Christo.
We're looking for 6
ECSTATIC.
overtimes.
They want another chance. 5v4.
We need a post-game interview. Oh god, but there's no time soon. A 6th overtime has just hit the bounty. 4v3. Ultimate gets his pick. And ECSTATIC run back to B.
Yeah, now Nertz, I'm imagining he can hear this. He's calmed that across to the rest of his team. And they will look to stack up on this B site. Twist. He's had some big moments in this game, but then again, 50 rounds deep, who hasn't?
Nuts.
Here's Nertz with a chance for one. Up through Pop. This could be his limelight moment. Instead, he's handed the spotlight over to ECSTATIC, opening up a backdoor into an A play. They're sneaking the entire way back. 40 seconds here.
I'm still
You don't
scared.
want the time to come back to haunt you.
I'm a little
because
bit scared.
Ultimate and Twists have looked good. Ultimate's AWP still in the picture. That's roaming around over at A.
Gamble.
Just decided against it at the worst possible moment.
The gamble.
They are coming out right now. He was here. He could have stopped this. Instead, he'll hear the pitter-patter of footsteps. He'll hear the util coming out. Ultimate arriving a few seconds later. Hopes to be the difference maker in this 2-on-4. Deagle, first shot. Oh, Ultimate with 2. Leaves this in a doable position. The bomb's going to be stuck. It's Russell versus Nut Nut in a clash of the ages. And finally, it's all over. Team Liquid get the win on map 1.
Nut. A nice try, but not meant to be. Liquid, not even close. 5 overtimes of play. 50+ rounds. And Team Liquid barely beat ECSTATIC. 2 to 3 less overtimes than the previous game.
I don't know. I don't think this is going to be plain sailing. ECSTATIC played a pretty mean game back on train. They were willing to meet Liquid every step of the way, and we said all the way back in regulation, which...
Don't remember that.
Yeah, you won't remember. We were saying, you know, ECSTATIC play a hell of a lot of Counter-Strike, and they've been winning a hell of a lot too. Ancient, not out of their wheelhouse. They will have ideas on this map, and it's one that's not been super kind to Liquid, even if it is their comfort pick. Been locked out of this cave control they went looking for. Zero on a swing out from the heavens. It's just Nerds.
Creepy Crawley up the ramp, catches them by surprise. Nerds 1v1, and he wins it out.
That's
a
more
good
like
sign.
it.
That's a Nerds we know and love. Coming in strong to round 1 of Ancient after a struggle on train. Sorry.
ECSTATIC are breaking your.
I need, yeah, you've run out of.
You
I need
and
more
Lele
coins.
just a
Yeah.
regular word.
Yeah, true. The LE is a struggle, Lele. Favorite ice cream? Stracciatella.
Terrorists
You clearly are like fancy little gelato places. I don't even know what that flavor is.
Oh, come on.
If you said like mint choc chipper lele,
How
I would
about
have got it.
vanilla la la la?
That works.
There you go.
What flavor was it? Beef stromboli or something? Stromboli lele. Nuts. They're either side of the red room.
That's like the Nerds counter setup. You know he's going to be in red a lot on this T side. AK picked up. They see that. They want nothing to do with it. Liquid would rather win the round. The question is, after a game like that, how do you have it in you to reverse sweep?
How do you not, bro? I would be so fired up after that last game.
No, I just mean physically, like...
You know, you look at it and you go multiple times over, we could have won. Let's really get activated on map 2.
Okay.
terrorists win.
AK save is lovely into that first buy.
I like Keith's camera angle. They're all kind of doing the same, apart from Roland and Twists. Also, I was going to say this last map, but then it got really wild. Do you think Sierra kind of looks like you when you were younger, Hugo?
I see what you're going.
Yeah, right? There's like one very specific photo of you I'm thinking of. Yeah, we'll bring it up on stream.
Yeah. Jamie?
Cross out through mid. Could get this control. Christo moving in on the orb and deleted by Nafly.
Oh, Liquid. Coming in locked in right now. Don't need any more DM for the week. Well, ultimate. DM an apology to Naf because you just shot him in the back of the head, but it should be fine. Push through the cave denied. Shui follows up. Everyone dies in middle except Nut, who won't get his chance. They're in the B site already. Twist. Oh, Shadow. Did he see it? He looks like he saw it.
No, with the clear.
Oh, had a chance. Some shaky hands after that last game, Harry.
What's so mad to me is this series started just on like a funny note already with just the joy of casting Nut.
Yeah.
And now it's spiraled so far past that, you know? We know what this series can be.
Unfortunately, they rarely live up.
Is there more to that
No,
sentence?
it was meant to
kind of
be.
ended.
You know, after that overtime, can we expect more of that? Or will Liquid just start to stomp this second game? This is where they should, like, all jokes aside, this is where Liquid should show the difference between them and an unproven ECSTATIC at, I won't say this level, because what is this level, but at the top level. Some quick rounds coming out here for Liquid, walking up A. Nerds clearing the red room. Gets his. Hangs out. Feel like that's the round. Oh, wait, what?
And Lele?
Okay, yeah. Phew.
Okay. Normality's been restored. Team Liquid sticking the landing on the early game. They're in control of Ancient. You said you want to see them kind of set themselves apart from ECSTATIC here. And that is what we're getting to open up. Certainly some chances in these rounds, but yet to capitalize. We're going to have that AWP Maker return for Christo. Rifles out for everyone else. The last time this was around, it was just fought and lost on mid control. Static don't seem keen to repeat that. This time they give up mid, they play for the lanes that lead off of it.
Ooh. Okay, just keep shooting. Shuey finds TMB in cave. That opens a door to this B bomb site. Nerds into red, gets past the AWP. Repeat by Cristo is big. It opens up that rotate that they will need in this B site.
Up through ramp, Sierra on a swing. Ooh, that looked really good from Twist. And he lands to follow up. Cristo's walking into the danger zone as well now, getting hounded down by Twists after that double.
Oh, he got out.
Shot. And with Nut still in the picture, you're never really willing to write these rounds off. Got to get past Naflight and Shuey. And Naf on that swing deletes Nut from his crosshair.
Save, I think.
Cristo trying to close the gap, but it's a lost round. It's already too far gone. Liquid keep it flawless.
Big round for Twist as well. We're seeing retake setups, but Liquid know the counter. Reflashing that to get him a third kill before he gets out. Looking good on this B-bomb site. First time out for ECSTATIC, getting on it early so they don't just get rolled over, which can't blame them. They at least started way stronger back on train. Were 4-1 up, ended 8-4 at the half. From then on, you know what happened. I hope. Liquid's experience showing through. 5-0. Trying to keep the bounty on their head.
Oh, Zero lucky to be alive. Would have deployed the smoke at least. And Lele up in the red room, making this MP9 really work. Re-aggression, punished by Shuey. It's something I feel like you actually see ECSTATIC do a lot. They try to really commit to causing chaos, right? Like that 2 kills come through from red. It's a low econ round anyway, so feeling a little freed up by that. But that was also something you saw happen on train where they would get these advantages. It just never felt like enough. They always wanted to press for more. And here they get punished as they do so.
Yeah, Liquid just knowing when to freeze with a lot of map control, and the kills are just being fed to them right now. This is on rails for Liquid. Get out middle, sit back, relax, and wait for ECSTATIC to get nervous. They are allowing Liquid into this game. 6-0. Liquid looking solid, capitalizing on every opportunity.
Ultimate had the best spawn. He took a rifle for this. It's Twists on the ult. And you know that Ultimate's not afraid to let his hair down and run in with the rifles at the front of the pack.
I love the mindset that Liquid have come into this game with. It's clearly like, okay, we just beat them. Yeah, that was insane, but whatever. Let's just prove we're the better team now. Let's flex on them. Let's play confident. Let's play fast. Storming A site in another crucial gun round, something they haven't done yet, and it's a round where 1 kill sets you up for success. On train, ECSTATIC would have won here this round in a 4v5, but Liquid aren't going to let them back in. Re-molly, re-smoke, everything comes down. ECSTATIC, they're going to try, but they should save. No, orb grab and out they go. Liquid here to deny everything. Nerds almost out-fragging his train.
Terrorists win.
It's a joke, by the way. But this is a far better sign for Liquid.
If this ends in a 30-0, I think that's still also kind of funny.
That is kind of funny, but you've said it.
I know, and you can't actually talk about 30-0s or else they never come true.
They're like fairies or...
Goblins?
No, they die if you mention them, right? Like, talk about fairies, they die?
No, it's when you stop believing in fairies that they die. So if you haven't been speaking about them, you've killed thousands, potentially. But that's fine. Here you are. Ultimate. His walkout through mid with the AWP. He looks for the opening. And he's got Nerds in alongside him. There's the AWP to open. Nut tries to take up position in Donut.
Oh, there's the bomb. Careful, Nav. Might have to go through A main. They haven't cleared it, so they'll come back to try and fight with him. Christo making this interesting. That molly is a problem, but Twist provides the cover. Have they read the kill feed? That's not the guy. The guy is still here. Christo is the guy. 2 kills. Bomb nabbed.
Chase being given. Angle held by Shuey, and Nerds has taken space away, looking at a surge from his starter. It's very Liquid, is not washed. Christo reclaiming one as he looks to embark on the clutch attempt. 1v2. It's been a flawless game thus far from Team Liquid. Christo bring ECSTATIC back onto the board. No, Twist domes him as he rounds the corner.
Wow.
And Liquid are sprinting towards a clean series win.
Series being the wrong word there, but maybe a map here. Look, a victory is a victory.
Also, the very Liquid bit I actually thought was like strong. That was good,
That's a
right?
fire line,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Because you know, how often you talk about fairies ever?
Yeah. And you've kind of...
You never. You actually owned up to that. You never
No,
talked about them.
I've let them die.
Because you thought you were protecting them.
Yeah, I guess I've got to shout I do believe in them. Over and over. Well, I believe in Nerds right now. He has given us a game, all the trolling aside, having a lot of impact, crucial trades, taking back space in middle. Far more comfortable map for him, clearly.
Terrorists win.
And so Liquid, where does the limit lie on this T side?
TMB's been wanting to pressure and fight for this cave control, but it's just so rarely worked out for him. Wherever Liquid have wanted, they've had. This time, Nerds just left to his own devices to go and roam mid. He will walk into a double setup here back in Donut if he commits to this. Is Nerds ready? First shot connects. There's the trade from Syrah, but this is still nice info for Liquid to react to. Double Donut might galvanize their belief of crunching down on B.
Cave smoke.
Oh yeah, now that it's slowed down, I wonder if Shuey's going to change his mind. They still have good positioning on Ultimate here, walking up through ramp. And he's brought the bomb back around to join him. Ultimate's saying, guys, I'm all the way up. Backstab for TMB. Ultimate gets the ball rolling. Suddenly the last man standing. And ECSTATIC, round 9 is where they get on the board.
Better
The
late.
low econ round, but those SMGs do work up close.
It's TMB who gets back in the bomb site that makes all the difference. Without that, they have no one really patrolling. They have a player tucked along. They have a player back behind the short smoke. Liquid can walk in. It's TMB, shoots ultimate at the back, turns around on that fade, gets a multi-kill. Nice stuff. But it's only one round. Down in the hole on this half. Even 4 doesn't feel like a good CT side.
Sira with the swing. He's got support the whole way. Christo and him just own middle. Third player even makes his way over now. They line up for Nerds. Hold on a second. They know they've got Sira trapped. An important reaction there to flush twists out of heaven. Makes it harder for Nerds to hang around for this third kill in mid. He really wants it though. Tunnel vision. Oh, Nerds!
Nice.
Hold on a second. Where was this back on train? He's on for the ace. Doesn't even hang around for it. They've got Anlele trapped and out of the round. Low on health. 2 shots from Shui seal the deal. And Team Liquid are swift to get their revenge. Nerds fully in the limelight here on map 2 after having a bit of a stinker to open up the series.
Making up for that previous game, absolutely, by just coming through and storming the board on this T side. We always said this was a Nerds map. Train definitely not. And the impact is unstoppable on this T side, constantly finding entries out middle. Evolved so much earlier in these rounds, and just clearly far more comfortable here as Liquid break ECSTATIC after their first on this CT side. Triple mid, anything to stop Nerds' roll. He won't come running out. Orb for Orb, and it lands for Christo. 5v3. ECSTATIC looking for something at the end of this half. Good time to reset out of middle and reinforce the bomb sites. That's when Nerds plays mid. How long will this gap remain open? That smoke should make someone look towards it, but Nerds has still walked all the way out.
Saw that boost getting assembled, but as Anlele moves back into the donut, has to catch not just one timing, but 2 of them, and makes it look easy. Nafly and Nerds reduced to dust. TMB holds the shot. And it's a good thing he did. Sira there to help him.
Got bailed out.
ECSTATIC finding something as we get down the end of this half.
3 at best case scenario. Doesn't fill you with hope though on this comeback. Inferno are decided. That's where things could actually get tricky for Liquid. It's been a map they've struggled on a lot, so very important they close here on Ancient to avoid the upset. ECSTATIC scrambling, double AWP in this last round.
I think it's a bit of a shame. I feel like you haven't seen some of these individuals get truly switched on till very late in the game here. These last few rounds, and Lele, Sira, Christo, all giving us a bit more of what we're used to. But just arriving very late in the day, losing TMB early to open up this round is bad to worse for ECSTATIC.
Liquid patient, but they will execute this B bomb site. One in the cave, committed. Can't duck that shot. Stone holds strong. They find the cave.
Oh
kill,
dear!
But this AWP is making a statement.
Christo's double, and now the net starting to tighten around Team Liquid. Heaven taken, third player rotated CT for Nerds and Shui, playing this patient game where they're hoping that curiosity gets the better of ECSTATIC. Won't work. They know where they are, and that's because they have them trapped. Sira on the scale up from Heaven has confirmed as much. Can Shui piece this one together? Going back to check, sees nothing. That's where Sira is playing this smart. Staying far enough forward to keep them stuck in this position, but never offer up a kill. And so a very late play into the site in this 2-on-3. Shui can't take the space on short, just left committing to a bomb plant, and here's Sira's backstab arriving at the perfect time. 3 was the best they can manage, and it's what they've been able to grab right at the end of play here. ECSTATIC and their lifeline at the Blast Bounty hinges on one hell of a comeback.
Hello and welcome to the Culture Clubhouse. We like to discuss the cultural implications of Counter-Strike plays.
It's 2018. Cloud9 had to grind all the way from the first stage and stage 2 to get into the playoffs. They managed to battle all the way into the final, and then at 15-14, Stewie 2K pulls off the clip of Counter-Strike.
28 seconds now, and Olaf Meister might try to pull rotation.
So much pressure on A.
Looking towards the apps position, the Molotov comes in, but so does the rotation. Olaf Meister, though, has been taken out towards the B bomb site.
It's the Olaf death, man, and they feel cooked now. The Olaf kill is huge, and then he does this.
But look at the time! Look at the time, there's 7 seconds to plant a bomb!
Thank you
That's
very
the
much.
bomb, tumbles away, so much chaos.
They're trying to build pyramid!
Insane shot on Nico, and then the follow-up rain trying to plant. Dude, it's the perfect clip.
I mean, they're out there, chairs, America.
America is losing their minds in this moment. There are no pyramids, there is no clay. Stewie just won them the round to lock in overtime, and from this, springboard NA to its first major win.
If FaZe managed to reset mentally, would we remember Stewie's play? Probably not in the same way.
Probably not in the same way, but that's where the cultural
and
impact
that's why
comes
it's
from.
there.
When you look at the names on that FaZe squad, this was also like the beginning of the downfall of that FaZe squad with Carrigan at the helm, the big split between him and Nico. So much stuff like echoed from this one play. That's like what it meant to FaZe and how crushing it was to them.
The only man that could!
He does seem to have cultural riz. Dare I even say he mogged them?
I don't quite know that one, but perhaps he did.
Okay.
Perhaps he did,
Yeah.
and I appreciate, it's always important to kind of establish the vernacular of the youth so as one can continue to relay the culture.
That is the most insane way to win a major.
And so there it is, the tale of Stewie 2K in Boston. A pretty good time. And that's why we give it a 9 out of 10 on the culture scale and a 6 out of 10 on the individual brilliance.
How have they done it? How have they done that?
Liquid breathe easy with a clean first half, 9-3 up on Ancient. It feels like they're ready to end this series. It took some time to finish off on Train, but here on map 2, it's a very different game.
Yeah, the activation of this guy on your screen, Nerds, is not flowing under the radar. It's given Team Liquid a hell of a lot to go off of, and that's in spite of ECSTATIC having some pieces in place to try and nullify his impact in that game. There were a number of these like double red setups, double donut setups to try and slow the roll of Nerds. With him looking good and everyone else keeping up appearances from that opening map, finally Liquid have their full 5 hitting in form. It feels like it's made a world of difference here. That first half was not close. Ultimate trying to be safe in the pistol. Smoked out the red room, but he will calm this across. And Naf now aware. Volleyed out into the open. Stuck fighting in the fire. Naf gets out with 1. Can Nerd stop the spillover? Dinked immediately. He's got to give up this ground now, especially with Ultimate's flank looking to get activated. This is going to come down to a retake. And they lose Ultimate on that wraparound.
Oh, cooking in the molly, still gets the plant though, and no reason for ECSTATIC to move. They have great positions. Twist does pick one out of nowhere. Double kill as the nade forces him wide, and they've got to start to play this bomb. Tap comes in. There's no kit to stick. They need the kills, and they need them quick. Christo pushed back in the donut. 1v2 in this position. He's got them both, and that should be the pistol with Nerds already dinked. Finished off. ECSTATIC find their fourth. The road to recovery has opened up.
This was really well handled by Christo. And he's kept ECSTATIC. Hope of a third map alive with that pistol round win. Let's see if they can find their way up against this force buy. It's pretty reserved from Liquid right now. A bit of a heavy B lean. 3 players here. They might look to react in the mid round if they're not given anything early, but they've already lost Shui over in Cave. That's worst case for Team Liquid. You hate going a man down like this. It starts to force concessions to be made. They've lent away from A. Naf dies in rotation. Holes start to be found here for ECSTATIC. As Nerds hears them pulling back, he knows he's the only man who can stop this A play. I think they saw his shadow. Oh, no. There's the spot. Can't land anything.
All right, maybe we've got something here in this T side for ECSTATIC, late to the party, but arriving nonetheless. With a pistol, they get rid of the force. Full nades here for Liquid, potentially down mid on B. They go. No one home. In fact, that 1 HE from Syrah sets him up very well. Good follow-up from Heaven. And clean house for TMB. 4 alive, 3 in a row. More hope here for ECSTATIC. Can they hold on?
I mean, look, you can't doubt the resilience when a game drags on that long to open. I really doubt they've given up. Especially as this scoreline now starts closing in. Just 3 rounds between them. And if you can beat them in this first rifle, it's essentially a tie game. ECSTATIC don't go quick to open. They're slow about this mid control, but they do get it. And that means they're not running into any early util from Liquid either.
Nightmare for Twist, getting wall banged out while he's trying to reposition. Oh, double wall bang. What more can you ask for here? From Lay. 5v3, that should be a save for Liquid. That's our first gun round just gone.
It's such an absurd way to win the round. Just double spam. It was weird too, like Liquid did have 3 players on short. All kind of stuck on each other. And Lele with a double spam kill, and now the hunt to try and close and wreck Liquid's money and longevity in this game. 1 health for Ultimate. I don't think he's going to survive the night.
Terrorists win.
Not even on his screen, yeah.
Oh, all the guns gone.
Oh,
Dude,
disaster.
Zira has been really impressive
Yeah.
in both maps now.
It's very strong shooting, knowing when to push, when to take risks. His team giving him room as well. On train, we saw a lot of rounds with him lurking out smokes or coming through Ivy late, going through sandwich. And hey, nothing's off the cards in this game. ECSTATIC believing again, breaking Liquid's money. Removing all the guns. It's Liquid hemorrhaging timeouts. ECSTATIC haven't even popped one yet. How many OTs?
I don't think any. I just think it's a comeback.
Okay.
ECSTATIC are going to bring us onto a third.
2-1.
Money running out for Liquid. It's certainly not out of the realms of possibility. Just a fast B hit here. A call from Spawn for ECSTATIC. They throw in the top ramp molly. Christo scales behind it. Plays through. It's a nice confident move. And a good way to go and hunt this opener. Twist never feels the freedom to peek. Never gets the info that they're close. And now Christo has a lot of room to work with. On for the ace right now. Christo puts that rifle to work. And we've seen good stuff from the AWPers on these rifles in the series. From Ultimate on Train, now Christo on Ancient.
And these are clean rounds. That's the craziest part about it on this comeback from ECSTATIC. 9-3 down. Hunting everyone. Keeping many up. Building economy on the T side. Just some contact plays that are catching Liquid off guard. Ultimate's AWP needs to come through, and it needs to hit hard here in this gun round. Almost 50 kills last map, 8 and 13 here. Nerds got them into this game with a great T side. Currently stuck behind the red smoke, just spamming inside of cave. Shuey fights forward, he wins his. And Liquid are retake a B playing together, but they've lost Shuey. 4v4, Nerds. Always near red. Christo knows, he comes to clear. Trade available, not needed. Nerds gets his. Nade is gonna land though. Are they ready for more? Did he see them? Oh, they saw him. That's for sure.
They're ready for NAF though. That's the second piece of the puzzle for Liquid.
They know B is weak.
At most, it's just Ultimate here. That's what they're telling themselves. He's got himself the AWP and a strong line for it. And Lele dead. It moving up through the ramp. It's got to be Sierra. 1v3 ace clutch. Might have been playing a great game, but getting past that ultimate AWP won't happen. And so Liquid break the streak. They lock in double digits here and now, and they keep themselves in the lead.
First round on CT side. Almost worrying, but maybe it's a start of Liquid locking in. Ultimate AWP, reliable as ever. Hitting where it has to. Oh, Nerds getting cooked in middle. A grenade would end it. Syrah's tucked in. They have no idea. They have no idea. Makes it out behind the box. Syrah follows up too. Incredible game out of Syrah right now. 20 and 11. Just rolling back the years. 4-on-2. Oh, the cover is so good. Ultimate 1v4. Saving on B. That's if that's allowed. And it doesn't look like it is. No. Yeah, okay. He turned. But he wanted it. He wanted the knife.
One round game again.
Inferno Decider.
Dude, with how like one-sided this map was feeling at the rip, you were not expecting this at all, but ECSTATIC, you just can't count them out on these comebacks. This was a 9-round T-side from Liquid. ECSTATIC only finding anything in the final 4 rounds of play. They managed to get out with 3 of them.
Gap and Nerds locking it down.
Very important double up here in mid. As Liquid throw the hammer down and fight for this mid control heavy.
They're staying here as well, finally starting to peel back. Ultimate just info on A. Nothing more. ECSTATIC going once again into middle. Naf's found his second, and Lelele won't hunt that down. Christo up the ramp with the orb. A grenade could be well placed onto Nerds, but doesn't know his whereabouts. And this is a nice off angle for Twists. Hard to clear. Coming up ramp. The wallbang finishes Shui. Oh, he almost checked it. He hits a flick instead, and Nerds is on 7 points of health. He drops the orb.
Huge pickup for Nerds. His teammates are nowhere nearby. If he dies there, it's a 2v2. The whole round's open. Instead, he's looking to close it single-handedly at 7 points of health. Nerds wipes the sweat off his brow.
Props for Nerds. Yeah, props for him, though, because he had a really bad last map. Felt like just a little uptick from him could have ended that game way earlier, but in this game, he has been the carry. He's been the hero. He showed up on the T side to win him round after round, entry after entry, and here he's won them a couple of crucial CT rounds down the stretch to get up to 11. Liquid within sight of the 2-0 now. Now they can consider it.
I mean, for how clean this streak of rounds was for ECSTATIC, they're not going to be broken at least. They're always going to be competitive in these rounds. And so even as Liquid trade them back and forth, you're never fully removing the pressure. They go back to this mid control. It works so well for them in the last round. They want to repeat it again.
Just a full B execute, it looks like.
Yeah, and Lele wallbangs have been crazy this game. So I'm always nervous with ECSTATIC having control over this position at lane. There's Lele attempting the spam again. Can't say I blame him.
TMB picked by AWP though.
Double setup, no getting past that. Just a one and done. Christo hits his, but Twist is there to stop the spillover. And Lele dead straight away. That's Naf's revenge. Got spammed out in the last round. Well, this time in a fair fight, Naf will answer. Won't get past Nut though. A name you were close to forgetting. Finally in with a big 2-piece. 2 Nuts better than 1. Swing on round. Nuts deals with the front man. It's Syrah left in the picture. 20 kills deep, but a phenomenal series for Syrah. This is a tall task. It's the top performer of Train, and now the front man from Ancient, Nerds, with another clutch to his name for Team Liquid.
Nerds is doing it all right now. Nerds is going to end this game for Liquid. He's going to make up for those 5 overtimes on Train, round after round. Nerds putting on the board. Liquid looking to eliminate ECSTATIC. They have 3 chances to do it. And it's not Train anymore. I'd say they're good for it.
Yeah, and dude, look, if it took everything from all 4 of the others to get you through Train, I'm very, very glad that Nertz used what he still has left in the tank, what he banked up in that previous OT affair. As the one guy really coming through in spades for Liquid here on Ancient. Restored a bit of optimism towards him in this series. This was always a map that Nertz has played well on, looked to excel on. Thinking back to some of the plays he would do even in the heroic jersey here out through mid. It's just always been a comfortable space for Nertz. So great to see some shades of that here. Oof. And Lele always going to attempt the wall bang.
Finally gets off on the worst end of the stick, though.
Well,
now,
hang on, you say that. What if
now,
you keep trying?
Eventually. Oh, it's getting scary, isn't it? But Liquid reswing cave, and Chewy owns that position. Now it's on a push down all the way from A. Flanks middle, removes the top performer. Liquid teed up to knock it out of the park.
Ultimate, they don't bait the shot out of him. That orb still roaring to go. Christo opening through the red room, and they have blindsided Ultimate. However, Liquid arriving on this rotate will do well to clean it up, and they course correct this series. For ECSTATIC, the journey ends. They'll have to be content with playing one of the most thrilling games of Train we've seen in a while. That long